Okay guys, so it was my first time using the RevAir and I want to give my first impressions because like I said, I only used it once. So I honestly think that as I get used to it, the process will get faster. But even if it doesn't, like considering the amount of time and effort that I spent using my traditional blow dryer, which don't get me wrong, I love this blow dryer. The name is rubbed off, so I don't even remember what it is. I have no idea. But I like this blow dryer, but it takes forever, and I do the tension method. I'll post a clip of how I usually do my blow drying process, and I literally hold there, going over and over and through, because I don't use combs. This RevAir does all that for me, so I don't have to sit there doing all this. So I want to give you guys my overall thoughts about the device and whether I think it's worth the $400. So let's start with the cons. One, it's a very large device. I mean, considering the unit, the cord, and then the actual wand, it's a lot. Okay, there's a lot going on. The second con is the weight. It is very heavy, but it's not super heavy, if that makes sense. Like, the reason that it's so heavy is because you're basically having to do an isometric contraction while you hold it there. But if you support it on like your counter, on your knee, or whatever, it's not really that bad. It's just if you don't do those things and you literally just sit here holding it for a minute. I mean, just putting your hand up this long, it's going to get tired. So imagine adding some weight to it, you know what I'm saying? Or usually when you're blow drying, you're keeping your arm down, you know, down, you kind of adjust. But this one, because of how it operates, you kind of have to hold it there. So that's technically a con. Third thing is it is really loud. But the good thing is that the sound, the loudest part of the sound, is actually coming from the unit, not the wand. So it's not like that frequency is right by your ear, it's wherever the unit is, which in my case is by my side. So it's loud, but it's not like, oh my gosh, I don't want to use this, it's so loud. And I live in an apartment complex, and I'm not too concerned about my neighbors because I feel like if I was vacuuming, it's probably even louder and I'm all over the house where this is kind of isolated. So I don't really feel like that's bad. Another con is the price. Obviously, it is a very expensive device. Right now, it's $3.99 and that includes the wand holder. If you hear squeaking, that's my dog, so he's playing with his toy. But the wand holder itself is $40. Right now, it's included in the $3.99 with the RevAir air dryer, but I don't know how long that's going to last. So on the RevAir website, it says that it runs for $4.39 and it has a line through it, and then it says $3.99. So I don't know how long they're going to keep it that price, but if it was $4.39 plus $40, which then brings it to what, $4.79? I could not justify paying that because I feel like the wand holder is kind of like a must. It's very convenient. See if I can turn it. It's very convenient to put it in between when you're detangling your hair or whatever. So just having to put it on the counter with this long cord that has weight to it. So likely if you put it there, it could fall off and you just spent all this money on a device that's now broken, and though it has a warranty, I don't think it covers like accidental falls and things like that. I think it's more like if something on the part of the device malfunctions, then they have you covered. So that is a con. It's just the price itself. Now the pros. I feel like they put a lot of time and effort in their branding and the quality of their material, and then like just their overall presentation. Like, I don't feel like it's cheap. It wasn't just thrown in the box. I mean, I feel like they did a really good job with their packaging and overall presentation. The color is also cute if you like turquoise and black. Another pro is that the setup was super easy. I mean, literally just throwing in the filter, popping on the hose attachment to the device. I mean, that's pretty much it, because the wand and the cord, the tube, whatever, is already connected. So you don't have to worry about that. The other pro is that it's super simple to use once you get used to it. Like, it's not taxing. If anything, it's kind of boring because you're just literally holding it there and kind of moving a little bit at the roots to make sure that the roots get dry. But other than that, like, there's not a lot that goes into it. So it's super simple. And then the biggest pro for somebody like me who does not use combs in their hair is there's no combs. There's no comb attachments, nothing. I can use my fingers, I can stick my hair in the thing, it does a little sucky thingy, and it's done. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to fool with the combs and the tools and stuff, which I know a lot of people like the Revlon one-step, whatever, with the brush, blow dryer. But like for somebody like me, I'm not going to put that in my hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I get enough small breakage using my fingers. I just can't imagine running a brush through my hair just to get straighter results, because like my hair is pretty straight. Now, in case you didn't watch my last video, I'll take it down really quick. I don't want to. But I'll take this down real quick, just so you can see with just my fingers and this device. That's kind of cute. Yeah, we'll just do that. I'm not taking this all the way down. But so yeah, just with my fingers and this device, I mean, my hair is pretty straight. Let me get closer so you can see. And y'all know I use these ghetto webcams. So you can see there's a little bit of waves and crinkles. But overall, my hair is like really straight. For just blow drying with no tools, 40 minutes. And like I said, I feel like if I didn't have to record, maybe I could have gone faster. But I also am like a lazy hair person. Like, something that should only take me 20 minutes can take me like an hour. So for somebody like me, like 40 minutes to blow dry my hair is nothing. And also, I did pretty small sections. So if you do bigger sections for maybe a little bit longer, maybe that would also speed up the time. I was okay with the size of the sections I did, but I'm just saying, like, that's also an option to kind of speed it up. But overall, I'm very happy with my results. Now, the biggest question, is it worth, let's just say what I paid, okay? So the $3.99 is what I paid. And then I bought the hair clips and the little spritzer, which I'll talk about very briefly after this. So, if you blow dry your hair regularly and you're looking for something that saves time, if blow drying normally takes you a long time, because some people can blow dry their hair in no time at all, but if blow drying takes you more time than you would like, and it's something that you do often, and you feel like the other techniques that you were doing were breaking off your hair, I feel like this is a great investment. Yes, it's expensive, but there are other blow dryers that are priced pretty similarly, like the Dyson Supersonic, the pink thing. That's priced the same, you know what I'm saying? So I think it really depends on what you're looking for. If you're just blow drying your hair once every 6 months, no, I would not pay $400 for something I'm going to use twice a year, and the warranty only lasts a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would not invest my money on something like that if it's that sporadic, that spread out. But if you're someone like me who prefers their hair in a stretched state, whether it's to go into a protective style or whether it's to style it in its stretched state or to flat iron it, I feel like it's worth the investment. Now, one thing I will say is that in the manual in the beginning, it said that if you use like oils and products on your hair, it can affect the longevity of the device. But when you go to their website, to their support page, and you go to their little search for answers part, there's a question, what hair products can or can't I use with RevAir? So it says that the RevAir works best on freshly washed and conditioned hair. The best products to apply before you rev should have slip and are meant to hydrate and or seal. Silks, oils, dry oils, leave-in conditioners, silicones. So those are all things that you can use. But products that don't play well with your RevAir and could cause tangles are products containing a fixative or tack building ingredient that are meant to create volume or hold. So styling gel, mousse, hairspray, thickeners, texturizers, paste. It also notes that if you do use oils and products on your hair, make sure that you check the filter regularly to make sure there is no buildup. And if there is, you need to clean it. It does recommend you clean it after every 5 uses, which is actually not that bad for someone like me who might use it like every 2 weeks. So I'm gonna move this filter for you guys so you can see how much hair I lost. I just removed the filter so you can see how much hair I lost. From this process. Okay. Prepare to be amazed. Can you even see that? This is all the hair that was suctioned into the device. Now, obviously, that doesn't count any hair that came out from me finger detangling, but I'm solely talking about the device and what it did. That's nothing. That's negligible. But I'll probably clean the filter out like every 2 or 3 uses, just because I do use a lot of products on my hair, and so I feel like it could probably benefit from being cleaned more often. But yeah, I'm going to use it. I am glad that I made the investment. My boyfriend didn't want me to get it. He was like, no, don't do it, blah, blah. But I'm happy. Like, I'm genuinely happy with my results. Like I said, this was my own money. I'm not sponsored. Nobody's enticing me to make this review. It's just something that I wanted to try because I saw the results that other people were getting, and I wanted to try it for my hair, and so I did. And honestly, like, I feel like doing this, I won't have to flat iron my hair as much, which for my job, if you don't know, I work in healthcare, so a lot of times I have to keep my hair up somehow anyways. So, like, the straightened hair, I mean, I don't get to, like, fully ever enjoy, so I feel like this gives me flexibility as far as whether or not I just want to go into some kind of up style or if I actually want to then straighten it. So I'm happy. One thing, though, that I will say, in my unboxing, I was like, why would somebody want to travel with this? But I thought of a scenario where I personally would want to travel with it, and that would be if I was going out of town somewhere and I wanted to swim. And I wanted to swim, and then I wanted to be able to blow dry my hair, like wash and blow dry my hair. It'd be really nice to have something this freaking fast. So there's like handheld vacuum cleaners, so if maybe down the road they can figure out how to do like a handheld RevAir, that would actually be good. But other than that, I mean, I have no need to travel with it, but I do like swimming. I just don't get to do it often. But if I was like on vacation at the beach, swimming at a pool or something, and I had a handheld RevAir, that would actually be like super convenient. So the last thing I want to quickly say, which is only going to take like 30 seconds, is the alligator clips I do like. They definitely hold, but the bottom part does kind of get caught in my hair, so, but I think that kind of comes with any alligator clips. These are my first alligators. Usually I just use the throwback Prana, I don't know, but these, and then the RevAir spray bottle I actually really like because you squeeze it, right, and it gives like this long mist. Or you can do short, quick ones if you just kind of partially squeeze it. Now, one thing I was doing when I was starting it was with my thumb, and it kept slipping because I was obviously with the product on my hand, it kept slipping. But I was like, why am I even doing it like that? Like, if you just do it like this, like a normal person, it works fine. So anyways, I really do like this water bottle. The clips I could probably pass on just because I don't like how it catches in my hair. But other than that, overall, I am satisfied with my purchase from RevAir. If you have any questions, if I forgot to cover something, let me know, and bye guys.